Online students, very good afternoon. Please confirm I'm audible. Please confirm in the chat box. I'm audible. Online students, please all of confirm in the chat box. I'm audible. Okay. See here. Listen. So in previous session, successfully we finished cursor's topic. So actually I thought to start exception handling, but if you are planning for advanced Java, okay, then this topic will be useful. Stored procedures, stored functions. So that is why today I want to start next chapter, stored procedures. Later we discuss about exception handling. No need to follow the order, no problem. So we discuss about stored procedures today and tomorrow. After that, we discuss about stored functions, then packages. After completion of packages, we discuss about exception handling. No need to follow the order, no problem. See here. So topic name is stored procedures. So to learn this chapter only, till now we learned how to develop the queries, how to develop the PLSQL programs. From the beginning of our course to till now, what we learned means how to develop the queries, how to develop the PLSQL programs we learned. Whatever we learned till now, these queries, this PLSQL coding, we implement in the procedures, functions, packages, and triggers now. So chapter name is stored procedures. Very, very important chapter. Pay attention, listen carefully. So what is procedure? C language function definition, Java method definition, this PLSQL procedure definition, same. All concepts are same. Some minor differences will be there. You tell me, sir, in C language, what is function? What is function? What is method, sir, in Java? In Java, what is method? The method, what you are defining, sir? Statements. When those statements will be executed? On calling. Good. This is method definition. Method is a set of statements that gets executed on calling. What is function definition? Same. Function is a set of statements that gets executed on calling. Same procedure. Procedure is a set of statements that gets executed on calling. So C language function concept, in Java method concept, in our PLSQL procedures and functions concept, purpose same. To perform particular action, we are defining them. C language function purpose, Java's method purpose, in our PLSQL procedures functions purpose same. Okay, concept same. So minor differences will be there. Out of the class if you define function. Inside of the class if you define method. In the functions methods, we can write return statement. In the procedures, we cannot write return statement. Like this, the minor differences will be there. Concept same. So in the initial classes of PLSQL, I told there are two types of blocks. What are those two types of blocks, sir? Till now, we defined anonymous blocks. So from today onwards, we define named blocks. What are the examples of named blocks? What are the examples of named blocks? A block with name is called named block. A block without name is called anonymous block. Till now, we define anonymous block. So from now onwards, we define named blocks. What are the examples of named blocks? Procedures, functions, packages, and triggers. So step by step, we learn. So what is procedure? Please confirm, sir. Is it named block or anonymous block? Procedure is a name. In that block, what we are defining? A set of statements. Okay. It is a set of statements. When those statements will be executed? On call. When we call the procedure, then procedure code will be executed. So what is procedure? It is a named block. What it contains? A set of statements. When those statements will be executed? On call. And a procedure can be also called as subprogram. It can be also called as subprogram. It can be also called as subprogram. So next, say about types of Types of procedures. How many types of procedures are there? Two types. What are those? Stored procedure, stored procedure, packaged procedure, stored procedure, packaged procedure. What is stored procedure? A procedure defined in schema. A procedure defined in schema is called stored procedure. Schema means user. A procedure defined in schema is called stored procedure. A procedure defined in package is called packaged procedure. Okay, you tell me now. To print hello on screen, we are writing like this: dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. Hello, we are writing. You tell me, sir, what is this put underscore line? What is put underscore line? Procedure. What is dbms underscore output? Package. Good. dbms underscore output is the package. Put underscore line is the procedure. Now you tell me, is it stored procedure or packaged procedure? Is it stored procedure or packaged procedure? Packaged procedure. That is why we are writing package name, not procedure name. If it is stored procedure, we call like this. Put underscore like hello. If it is stored procedure, we call like this. If I call like this is stored procedure. If I call like this is packaged procedure. Put underscore line is not stored procedure. It is packaged procedure. It is defined in the package dbms underscore output. dbms underscore output is the package. In this package, they defined the procedure with the name put underscore line. And in this procedure, to print the code, to print the data, whatever the code is required, that code they define here. This procedure we are calling. Procedure gets executed on calling. This is procedure call only. This is procedure call. I'm calling put underscore line procedure. This code will be executed. It is printing hello answer. What is procedure? Named block. It has a name. It is a named block. In that, what it contains? Some statements. When these statements will be executed on call. Put underscore line procedure I'm calling. That code executed. Printing hello answer. So procedure is a named block of statements that gets executed on calling. How many types of procedures are there? Two types. Stored procedure, packaged procedure. What is packaged procedure? A procedure defined in package. In the dbms underscore output package, put underscore line procedure defined. This is packaged procedure. See here. Now, what is our batch schema name, sir? Schema means what? What is our batch schema name? Schema means user or not? What is our batch username? See, what is our batch schema name? C hash batch 2. In this, I'm defining one procedure P1. Now you tell me, sir, is it stored procedure or packaged procedure? Stored procedure. How you are telling? Defined in schema. Suppose I'm writing like this. In the schema, in the C hash batch 2 PM schema, I'm defining one package now. Package. Package name is demo. In this, I'm defining one procedure. In this, I'm defining one procedure P2. Procedure P2 I'm defining. P2. You tell me now, is P2 stored procedure or packaged procedure? Packaged procedure. How you are telling? Defined in package. So a procedure defined in schema is called stored procedure. A procedure defined in package is called packaged procedure. P1 is stored procedure. P2 is packaged procedure. By saying this very clearly, we are understanding P1 procedure defined in schema. If a procedure directly defined in schema, stored procedure. If a procedure defined in package, packaged procedure. We should aware of this one. This chapter name is stored procedures. So in this chapter, completely we focus on how to define stored procedures. So till now, whatever we discussed, I'm giving overview. Listen, what is procedure? It is a named block. In that block, what we are defining? A set of statements. When those statements will be executed on call. A procedure can be also called as subprogram. How many types of procedures are there? Two types. What are those? Stored procedures, packaged procedures. What is stored procedure? Procedure defined in schema. This P1 is stored procedure. What is packaged procedure? Procedure defined in package. P2 defined in package. This is packaged procedure. So this chapter name is stored procedure. In this chapter, we'll learn how to define these stored procedures. In packages chapter, we'll learn how to define packaged procedures and packaged functions. Now, syntax to define stored procedure. How to define stored procedure? Now, observe now. Just like in Java, to define the method, you are following one syntax here. Method name, parameters list. Method can take parameters. Parameters list. Starting point of method, ending point of method. In between this, you're writing statements. Okay. Method can return the value. Which type value it is returning? Tell the return type. Like this, you are defining. This syntax you are following to define Java method. To define Java method, this syntax you are following. Defining parameters, mandatory or optional? Optional. Okay, without parameters also we can define the method. So this is the syntax you are following. So this is a way of defining method. In the same way, just like to define the method, some syntax is there. To define the stored procedure, also some syntax is there. Just like here, you are giving method name parameter list. Procedure is also named block. Some procedure name we define, parameters we give. So write like this. How to create stored procedure? Write like this. Create. What you want to create? Tell that. To create the table, we are writing table. To create the view, we are writing view. But now we want to create procedure. So write procedure. Create procedure. Just like method is having method name, procedure is having procedure name. Just like method is taking parameters, Java method is taking parameters, our procedure takes parameters list. Okay. C language function concept, Java method concept, our PL SQL procedure function concept, same. Minor changes will be there. So write is or as, begin, end, semicolon, slash. Observe here. If I write like this, anonymous block. If I write like this is anonymous block. In front of this extra, I'm writing this one. Now this begin end is the block. This block name is this one. So procedure is the named block. In that block, we are defining statements. The statements will be executed on calling. That's it. In these statements, we may use variables. Every variable must be declared to allocate the memory. So after as, declare the variables. Here you can write is or as. Anyone you can write. Is you can write or as you can write. I habituated with as. Even if you write is, nothing wrong. So remember the syntax, follow it. What is the syntax to define stored procedure? Write like this. Create procedure, procedure name, parameter list, write is or as. Anyone you can write. Begin, end, semicolon, slash. In between this, write that procedure code. In this code, if you use any variable, declare them after is or as. Remember the syntax, follow it. Here defining parameters, mandatory or optional? Optional. Just like in Java, parameter less methods you can define. Void M1, no parameters. Okay, void M2, index with parameters. Here no parameters. Here one parameter is there. Here zero parameters, here one parameters. For zero parameters, brackets are mandatory here. Even for zero parameters, here for method, brackets are mandatory. But here brackets are not required for zero parameters. For example, I'm defining like this. Create procedure P1. Zero parameters. Parameterless. Parameterless procedure. Brackets are not required. In Java, brackets mandatory even for zero parameter method. Here for zero parameter procedure, brackets are not required. Brackets are optional here. Okay. This is parameterized P2. How to declare parameter? Same variable declaration only. Just like variable name, data type, parameter name, data type. That's it. This is procedure with zero parameters. This is procedure with one parameter. This is a way of defining parameter. Parameter name, data type. Just like variable declaration only. Variable name, data type, like that. Parameter name, data type. Okay. Now, sometimes, so first time it creates new procedure. You tell me, suppose here table T1 is there. Can we create another table with the same name? Huh? No. Error. Table name must be unique or not? Table name must be unique. In the same way, here already procedure P1 created. So first time I am running this P1 procedure created. Second time if I run this, it gives error because procedure name must be unique. Oracle understands that you are creating new P1 procedure here. Second P1 procedure you are creating, it understands. But sometimes we need to modify existing procedure. So to modify existing procedure, right? Or replace. First time you are creating new procedure. Second time onwards, replacing existing code. Modifying procedure. To modify the procedure code, write or replace. And or replace also not mandatory, optional. Okay, this is the key point to define any number of procedures, sir. This is the syntax we have to follow. Here writing or replace is optional. And defining parameters list is also optional. How to define the procedure? Observe, sir. Create or replace procedure, procedure name, parameter list. Write is or as, begin end, semicolon, slash. In between this, write the statement. In these statements, if you use any variable, declare them after is or as. Did you understand the syntax, sir? Did you get some idea how to define procedure? See one example to get clarity on it. Define a procedure to add two numbers. Define a procedure to add two numbers. Basic example I'm taking. So here how to call we have to decide now. I have to call like this, sir. Addition, addition. This is procedure name. First number 50. Second number 100. Like this I want to call. With this is procedure call, sir. How to call? First you have to plan. Otherwise you cannot define the procedure. So first plan how you want to call. I have to call like this. Addition now 50, 100. So with this call we can guess procedure name. With this call we can understand procedure name, addition. Number of parameters 2. Parameter data types number. These only we have to define now. Define here. Define here. How to define? Observe. Create or replace procedure. What's the procedure name now? Addition. Addition. To hold this 50, take one parameter x. Which data type? Number. Don't write number of 4 like this. For parameters, we never give sizes. Remember this. Don't write number of 4. It gives error. Procedure will not be created. Okay. Don't write x number of 4. Write x number. That's it. Y number. Like this. Now understand here. 50 value will be given to x. 100 value will be given to y. So to take this input only, we are using parameters. To take the input from out of the procedure, use parameters. Addition of x number. Don't write number of 4 like that. We never give sizes for parameters. X number, y number. And now add them. Adding code you already know. X plus y. X value 50, y value 100. 100 plus 50, 150. 150 store in z. Declare z here. Z number of 4. Okay. In the beginning, we're writing this code. Z colon equals x plus y. Print z value. dbms underscore output dot. Put underscore line. Sum equals to concatenation operator z. That's it. This code is not new to you, sir. This is our first program in PL SQL. Adding two numbers. Coding already you know. Till now we learned coding only. That coding only we are implementing in the procedure. This code you know, sir. This code you know. This coding we are implementing in the procedure concept. Why? For reusability purpose. We define procedure one time. We can use it for any number of times by calling. For reusability purpose, we are defining procedure. You tell me the code now. How to define this procedure? Take new file. Define the procedure now. Tell me, sir, how to define the procedure? Create or replace procedure. First, let me tell procedure call. With this, you can guess procedure name, number of parameters, types of parameters. I want to call like this: addition of 50, 100. This is the way of calling, sir. Tell me now how to define the procedure. Addition. To capture 50, take one parameter. How to declare parameter? Number. Can we write number of 4, sir? No. For parameters, we never give sizes. Write X number, comma. Second parameter, Y number. After that, write is or as. I always write as. Begin, end, semicolon, slash. Calculate X plus Y, store in Z, sir. Calculate X plus Y, store in Z. Which statement we have to write? Declare Z here. Very good. I want to print like this. Sum equals to 150. This output I want to get. What we need to write? Very good, sir. Sum equals to concatenation operator Z. Nice. That's it. Code is over. How to compile you already know. Open SQL plus. At SQL command prompt, give @ path. Write like this: @ batch 2 pm / procedure demo1. Procedure demo1 dot SQL. What happens here? Listen carefully. It gives output as procedure created. Till now, it was given table created like that. Okay, in SQL, just like we created table, now we created procedure here. It's like table is one database object. Procedure is one database object. It is created physically in the database. Okay, when procedure is created, what happens? We have to understand. Where procedure created? In the client or in the server? In the server. From client machine, just we send request only. Everything will be created in the server. Everything will be stored in the server only. Server contains 2 memories. What are those? Server contains 2 memories. What are those, sir? Instance and database. This is database. So in the database, this addition procedure created permanently. Addition procedure created permanently. Okay, understand here? We are writing this code in new file and we are saving in procedure demo1.sql file. Here we are compiling @ path. So procedure created here. Where procedure created? In the server. Server contains 2 memories, instance and database. In which memory created? The database. Addition procedure created. What will be stored in the procedure? Procedure contains compiled code. Just like in the Java library, bytecode stored. Here in our procedure, compiled code will be stored. Always procedure contains what, sir? Compiled code. So this code is in high level language. This is a high level language code only converted to low level language code. That low level language code I'm calling as compiled code. That compiled code stored in the addition. In machine understandable language, that code stored in the procedure. So what is the advantage we are getting? Every time it is not compiling now. That compilation time will be saved. It can be directly understood by the machine. It can be directly understood by the Oracle. So every time it is not compiling. So compilation time will be saved. So procedure improves performance. Whereas if you take anonymous block, every time compiles, runs, compiles, runs, compiles, runs, compiles, runs. 2 steps happens in anonymous block. If you use procedure already holding compiled code, sir. Directly it runs. Directly it runs. Directly it runs. Compilation type saved. So that is why we are using procedure concept. Procedure improves performance. Procedure provides reusability. We are defining procedure one time. We can use it for any number of times by calling. Okay, did you understand this point, sir? What will be stored in the procedure? What will be stored in the procedure? Compiled code. Okay, understand, sir. This is the procedure we defined in new file. This is the code, procedure code. This procedure we defined in new file. We are saving in procedure demo1.sql. Okay, this we are compiling here. So procedure created. Where procedure created? In a server. In server in which memory? The database. In the database, addition procedure created. What is stored in the addition procedure? Compiled code. So by holding compiled code, it improves the performance. So every time when you call the procedure, it runs that compiled code. When you call the procedure, runs compiled code. When you call procedure, runs compiled code. So every time it is not compiling, compilation time will be saved. Improves the performance. We are defining one type. We can use it for any number of times by calling. We can use it for any number of times by calling reusability. So to improve performance, to get reusability feature, we are defining this procedure. Is it clear up to here? Now let me create this one only. Now calling is important, sir. How to call? Calling. Calling stored procedure. How to call? Three ways are there, sir. First way, from SQL command prompt you can call. Second way, from PL SQL program you can call. You can understand like main program. It's like in the Java from main program, you call methods. Here from another PL SQL program, we call procedures. And from programming languages, also we can call. Like from Java, you can call procedures. From Python, you can call procedures. From C Sharp, from .NET languages like C Sharp .NET, VB.NET, from .NET languages you can call, etc. Okay, these are the three ways of calling stored procedure. This third one I will not explain, sir. I explained first two. How to call from SQL command prompt, how to call from PL/SQL program. These two only I will explain. This third one, you learn in that corresponding programming language. So when you are learning advanced Java, in advanced Java, trainer starts advanced Java course with JDBC subject, Java database connectivity. From Java, you are connecting to Oracle, and you can call the procedures. So to call the procedures, Java is providing ready-made packages like java.sql package. In that, ready-made classes are there. In those ready-made classes, ready-made methods are there. Using them, you can call the procedures and functions from Java. So if you are Java developer in advanced Java in JDBC chapter, you learn how to call the procedure from Java. If you are Python developer, when you are learning Python course, just like Java is providing JDBC concept, Python is providing PDBC concept, Python database connectivity. In this chapter, you learn how to call the procedures from Python. If you are .NET developer, okay, just like advanced Java is providing JDBC, Python is providing PDBC, .NET languages are providing ADO.NET. In the ADO.NET chapter, you learn how to call the procedures from .NET languages. So this third one I will not explain, sir. When you are learning that corresponding programming language, in that you learn. I explained just how to define the procedure, how to call from SQL command from PL/SQL program. This only I will explain. But this one is very important. When you are learning that language, you should know from that language how to call the procedures and functions. This third one you learn in those corresponding programming languages. I explained these two. Observe now how to call from SQL command prompt. Okay, follow this syntax. To call the procedure, we use execute command. Execute. To call from SQL command prompt, use execute command. In execute command, writing UTE optional. Shortly you can write EXEC also. Give procedure name. Procedure name. Addition. Pass arguments. 50, 100 like this. Pass arguments. Argument you can say, parameter also you can say, no problem. That's it. This is a syntax we have to follow. For example, we want to call our stored procedure addition. So write like this. At SQL command prompt, type like this, execute procedure name, addition. 50, we are passing to X, 100, we are passing to Y. We get output as sum equals to 150. This output. So this is calling from SQL command prompt. Is it clear? Next. Calling from PL/SQL program. PL/SQL program means anonymous block, sir. Main program. Just like in the Java, from main program, from main method, you're calling other methods like that. From PL/SQL program, main program, call that addition procedure. Observe now, how to define anonymous block, you already know. Declare begin, end, semicolon, slash. Declare A as number type. Read A value. Declare B as number type. Read B value. Call our procedure. Our procedure name is addition. A value passed to X, B value passed to Y. That's it. This is procedure call only. Here we are calling from PL SQL program. Here we are calling from SQL command. That's it, sir. Now this one only I'm showing. Okay. Just feel like practice, sir. You tell me. I want to define one procedure. I want to call like this. So this is my requirement. And to call like this, define one addition procedure with two parameters. Tell me the code, sir. How to define the procedure? You tell me the code. Just feel like practice, sir. One more time. How to define this procedure? Uh, 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 uh. Can we write like this? No. For parameters, we cannot write sizes. Y number. Write these are as begin, end, semicolon, slash. Calculate x plus y store in z. Print some value. Put underscore line. Sum equals to concatenation operator. Z. Z value we are printing. Z must be declared after as. Declare Z. Code is over. Save it in one file. Save it in one file. Save. In D drive, batch 2 PM folder. Procedure demo 1 dot SQL. Okay. Developing procedure is over, sir. Now open SQL plus for creating this procedure. See hash batch 2 PM. Nourish IT. Set all the settings. Set server output on. Set verify off. Set page size 200. Line size 200. Clear this. Observe now. Just now we developed this code. Just like till now we defined anonymous block. Now we are defining this named block. That's it. Compile it now. How to compile? At the rate d colon slash batch 2 PM slash. What's the file name? Okay. Now what happens now? It gives output as procedure created. Where procedure created in the client or in the server? In the server. In the server, in which memory it is created? Instance or database? Database. In the database, this addition procedure created permanently. Addition procedure created permanently. In the procedure, what will be stored, sir? Compiled code. Always procedure holds compiled code. That's it, sir. Observe now. Procedure created permanently in the database. It is permanently stored now. In the future, anytime if you want to add two numbers, you can call it. How to call from SQL command prompt? Execute. What's the procedure name? First argument. Second argument. First argument 50 I'm giving. Second argument 100 I'm giving. 50 plus 100. Sum equals to 150. Working perfectly, sir. Observe. What is happening here? Let me explain the execution process. I'm explaining execution process. Try to understand here. Just a minute, sir. Observe now. What is happening? See here. This is procedure call. To call procedure from SQL command prompt, take the help of execute command. Okay, addition procedure is called now. This 50 will be given to X. X value 50. This 100 will be given to Y now. Y value is 100. Because of this declaration, Z created. Once again, I'm telling, sir. Addition procedure called. This 50 will be given to X. So X value is 50 now. This 100 value will be given to Y. So Y is 100. Yeah, because of this declaration, Z created local variable. Here it is calculating X plus Y. 50 plus 100. Result is 150. 150 stored in the Z. Z value is 150. Okay, here Z value 150 concatenated with sum equals to. So sum equals to 150 generated. This message printed by put underscore line procedure. Put underscore line procedure called here. That put underscore line procedure is printing sum equals to 150. This is also procedure call only. This is also procedure call only. Packaged procedure you are calling there. To call from PL SQL program, no need to use execute. To call from SQL command prompt, use the command execute. So this is procedure call. This is also procedure call only. Here we are calling our user defined stored procedure addition. Here we are calling ready made put underscore line packaged procedure. That's it. Like this it works. Calling from anonymous block. Just now I explained it. This is calling from anonymous block. Main PLSQL program, main program. I'm copying this code. Observe now. See here. It is asking A value. I'm giving 50. B value 100. Sum equals to 150. So this is the way of calling from PLSQL program. Now I am explaining execution process. Understand now. Same. Previously we called from SQL command prompt, but now we are calling from PLSQL program. See the execution process here. Because of this declaration, A created. Because of this declaration, B created. Because of this parameter, it is asking A value. I'm giving A value 5. Because of this parameter, it is asking B value. B value I'm giving 4. A value 5. B value 4. Addition procedure called. A value 5 will be given to X. So X value 5. A value 5 given to X. X value 5 now. B value 4 will be given to Y. Y value is 4 now. Z created. 5 plus 4 it is calculating 9. Z value is 9 now. Okay. This one is printing. Sum equals to 9. Sum equals to 9. That's it. That one only we are getting. So we defined a procedure for one time. We can use it for any number of times by calling like this. In the future, whenever our requirement is adding two numbers, I can call like this. 7, 2, 7 plus 2, 9. Okay. 70 plus 200, 270. Okay. 100 plus 200, 300. Like this. We define procedure for how many times? One time. One time procedure created. We can use it for any number of times by calling like this. Reusability. To get this reusability feature, we are defining procedure. Understand this point? In the initial classes, we defined this add demo program. This is add demo program. Add demo program I opened now. Anonymous block. Our first program in the PLSQL. Okay. This program, today I want to use it. So what I'm writing? At the rate d:/batch 2pm slash add demo.sql. What is happening now? Compiles and runs. Compiles and runs. Two things are happening. After some time, again I want to add two numbers. Again, compiling and running. After some time, again I want to add two numbers. Compiling and running. Two things are happening here. If I use procedure, procedure is holding compiled code. If I call like this, it is running. It's not compiling. Compilation time saved here. It is running here. Okay, 500 plus 40, 540. It is running. So here what is happening? Compiling, running. In anonymous block, two things are happening. Compiling and running. If I use this procedure, procedure is already having compiled code. If I call this, running that compiled code. So this compilation time saved here. So like this, procedure improves performance. So procedure improves performance. Procedure provides reusability. We define one time. We can use it for any number of times by calling like this. That's it, sir. This is the way of defining procedure and calling them from SQL command prompt and PLSQL program. Now you know very clearly how to define procedure and how to call it from SQL command prompt and PLSQL program. Okay, please confirm. Is it clear up to here? Online students, please confirm. Is it clear up to here? If it is clear, we can move forward, sir. Basic things only. Okay, those who are from Java background, they can understand it in 2 minutes. But if anyone is new to the programming, for them I explained very clearly. Those who know Java, they can understand in 2 minutes only. Okay. Next. See here. Pay attention. Listen carefully. This is this is general programming. Adding two numbers. Okay. This is general programming. Adding two numbers, multiplying two numbers, finding factorial, finding square root, finding power. General. General programming. But our PLSQL not developed for general programming. Our PLSQL developed for database programming. With the help of this program, we need to communicate with database. In the database, tables are there. Tables are having data. So with the help of this PLSQL program, we need to communicate with databases, tables, data. This is our requirement. PLSQL developed for database programming. So with the help of this PLSQL program, communicate with tables, data. So this is our requirement now. How to develop database related programs? Observe now. See one example on. Okay. Remember this point, sir? To perform DML operations in PLSQL, to perform DML operations, we define procedure. This point is very, very important. To perform DML operations, we define procedure. So as a developer, we must know when to define procedure, when to define function. To perform DML operations, we define procedure. To perform calculations or fetch operations, fetch operation means select operations. We define function. This point is very, 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 very important. You must know this one. Otherwise, you may do mistakes. With function, we never perform DML. To perform DMLs, always define procedure. When to define function? When we want to perform calculations or fetch operations, means selecting data from table. To perform calculations, fetch operations, define function. To perform DML operations, always define procedure. Remember this. Now I want to perform a DML operation. I want to call like this: execute, update salary. To whom you want to increase? Tell that. To the 7369 employee, I want to increase the salary. How much amount you want to increase? Tell that. Simple. This is procedure call. This is procedure call. Understand now? What is the procedure name? Observe, sir. What is the procedure name? How many parameters we have to take? Which data type? Number data. So define like this. Create or replace. First time I will explain, sir. Second time you have to create or replace procedure name. Update salary. To capture this employee number, take one parameter. To capture this employee number, take one parameter. Just like variable name prefixed with V. Just like variable name prefixed with V, parameter name prefixed with P. P means parameter. P underscore employee number. Capture this increment amount. Take one parameter. P underscore amount number. Right? These are S. Begin. End. Semicolon. Slash. Now we have input now. 7369 value given to P underscore employee number. So to the 7369, to this employee, increase 2000 rupees. P underscore amount value is 2000. So to increase the salary, write update command now. We have input, sir. We have input. No process now. Processing means update command we have to write. Update the salary. How to update you already know. So write update command. Update. In which table? EMP. Set salary equals to salary plus how much amount? P underscore. In anonymous block, we were reading data from keyboard. Here we are taking data from procedure call. That's it. Where employee number equals to P underscore employee number. That's it. To save this commit. For user understanding purpose, display the message dbms underscore output dot put underscore line salary increased. Thank you, students. Is the code. Code is over. Just feel like practice. One more time. You tell me the code now. I want to call like this. I want to call like this. This is procedure call. This is procedure call. With this, we can guess procedure name, number of parameters, types of parameters. Tell me how to define this procedure. What we need to write, sir? Procedure name, update salary. To capture 7369 employee number, take one parameter, data type. To capture this increment amount, take one parameter, data type, write is or as, begin, end, semicolon, slash, write update command. Very good, very good. To save this, right? To display the message, right? Put underscore line, salary increase. That's it, sir. Code is over. So this coding is not new to you, sir. This coding already we learned in PLSQL basics. First chapter only you learn this code up using update command in PLSQL. So till now, whatever the coding we learned, that coding we are implementing in the procedure like this. Now save this in one file. I'm saving in one file here. File name is procedure demo2. Procedure demo2.sql. Compile and run this. How to compile now? At the rate d:// batch 2 pm / procedure demo2 .sql. Observe, sir, procedure created. See, now procedure created permanently in the database. In that it is holding compiled code. Now this is our EMP table data. Just observe our EMP table data. Notice here. Now my requirement is to the 7902 employee is salary 7,000 now. I want to increase 1,000. So call our procedure, execute. What is our procedure name? Update salary. To whom we want to increase? How much amount? What our program is telling? Salary increase. Increased or not, check in the table where employee number equals to 790. Before calling our procedure, 792 salary was 7902 salary was 7,000. Before calling our procedure, 7902 Ford salary was 7,000. After calling our procedure, 7902 salary 1,000 rupees increase. Now its salary is 8,000. Before procedure call, 7,000. After procedure call, 8,000. So our procedure is working perfectly. What is happening? Let me explain clearly. We are calling like this. Execute. Update salary. Procedure we are calling. To whom we want to increase? 7902. How much amount we want to increase? 1,000. This is procedure call. So update salary procedure called here. The 7902 value will be given to P underscore employee number. This 1,000 value will be given to P underscore amount. Okay. So procedure called. The 7902 given to P underscore employee number, 1,000 given to P underscore amount. So these parameters are taking input. So because of they are taking input, these are called input parameters. In next topic, this point is useful. P underscore employee number parameter is taking input 7902. P underscore amount is taking input 1,000. Because of they are taking input, these are called input parameters. P underscore employee number, P underscore amount are taking input input parameters. Okay, to the 7902 employee, 1,000 rupees salary will be increased in the EMP table. Assume that his salary as of now 1,000, 7,000, 7,000 plus 1,000. So in the EMP table, the 7902 employee salary, previously it was 7,000. Now it is modified as 8,000. This update command is increasing 1,000 rupees. This action saved, displays message as salary increase. Observe, sir, data updated in the table. With the help of PLSQL program, we are increasing the salary of employee. Okay, in the future, whenever our requirement is increasing salary, just call like this. I want to increase 1,000 rupees salary to 7,369. Write like this, 7,369, comma. I want to increase 2,000 rupees salary, comma 2,000. Salary increase. I want to increase 1,000 rupees salary to 7698 to the 7698. I'm increasing 1,000 rupees. Salary increase. So in the future, whenever our requirement is increasing salary, call like this. In real time, what we do is, in real time, UI developer designs a form like this, user interface form like this. To enter employee number, he provides one text box. To enter increment amount, he provides one text box. So from text boxes, we read the input in real time. So he's providing one button to increase the salary. Now, when a user wants to increase the salary, he enters input here 7369 to the 7369. He wants to increase 2,000 rupees like this. And then user clicks on update command. So user friendly application we are providing to the user. So just a user is entering input here to whom he wants to increase, how much amount he wants to increase, is giving input and he's clicking on update. So we developed some procedure. That procedure will be called here. How to call that procedure from Java that you learn in advanced Java. So from Java, call that procedure now. Call that procedure. Procedure update salary. Now to this procedure, okay, this user given employee number will be passed. User given increment amount will be passed. Our code updates the salary. Okay. Finally, it gives a response to this form. Updated or not. That response it gives. Okay, like this. In real time, we use like this. I am explaining what? I'm explaining this backend development. That's it. I'm developing this one. How to define the procedure only I'm explaining. So how to design this UA form that you learn in the UA, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and to how to call it, how to call this procedure from Java that you learn in advanced Java. I'm explaining this backend part, database level. That's it, sir. So this is the way of defining procedures. Did you understand this code, sir? Next. Listen. You tell me now. Here. What are X and Y? What are X and Y, sir? Parameters. Here, what are P underscore employee number, P underscore amount? Parameters. Parameters. So we are discussing about parameters now. In the parameters, different parameter modes are there that we must know. That parameter modes I'm explaining now. Very, very, very important topic we are discussing, sir. You must know this one. So what is parameter? What is parameter? Understand now? Just now we define this procedure. In this procedure, so it's a procedure, addition procedure. So in this procedure, this X and Y, these are called parameters only. X is the parameter, Y is the parameter. Okay, parameters are also variables or not? Parameters are also variables or not? Storage location names or not? Yes. Parameters are also variables only. But instead of using variable term, use the term parameter only. You tell me here. What is Z, sir? What is Z? Variable. Can we say this as parameter? No, this is variable only. What are X, Y, Z? What are X, Y here? Parameters. Parameters are also variables only. But instead of using the term variable, okay, better to use the term parameter. Z is variable. X, Y are parameters. So Z is in the body. Z we declared in the procedure body. In the procedure body, if it is declared, that is variable. This is header, sir. This is procedure header. In the header, if we declare any variable, that variable is called parameter. Just like method contains method header, method body in Java. In Java, you're writing like this. Int add, int x, int y, like this. Okay, return x plus y or system.out.println x plus y, like this you're writing. Okay, return type int, so right, return here, return x plus y. And like this you're writing in Java. Okay, see here what are x, y? Parameters. This is what? This is what? Method header. This is what? Method body. In the body, if you declare any variable here, in the body, if you declare any variable, this is variable only. In the header, if you declare any variable, then say them as parameter. So parameter means a variable declared in header. To say more clearly, it is local variable. Within this method only I can use them. In another method I cannot use them. Here also same thing, sir. What are x, y? Parameters. What is parameter? Parameter is a local variable. Where it is declared, which is declared in, procedure header. The variables which are declared in procedure header are called parameters. So this is just like method contains method header, method body. Procedure contains procedure header, procedure body. From this create to as, this is called procedure header. Okay, this variable declaration to till the end, this part is called body. In the body, if we declare any variable, then say this as variable only. In the header, if we declare any variable, say them as parameters. What is parameter? Parameter is a local variable. Within this procedure only, I can use x, I can use y. In another procedure, I cannot use this x, y. Local variables. So parameter is a local variable declared in the header. So parameter is a local variable which is declared in header, which is declared in procedure header. So procedure contains two parts: procedure header, procedure body. From create to as, header. This variable declaration to till the end, body. So parameter is a local variable that is declared in procedure header. So how to declare parameter? You already know x number, like this you are declaring. So what is x here? Parameter name. What is number here? Parameter type, parameter data type. And you can declare like this also, x in number. What is this in here? In is called parameter mode. Parameter mode. This we need to learn now. Topic name is parameter modes. How many parameter modes are there? 3. In parameter mode, out parameter mode, in out. In out parameter mode. 3 parameter modes are there: in, out, in out. So x is the parameter name, in parameter mode, number parameter data type. Y parameter name, out parameter mode, number parameter type. Z parameter name, in, out parameter mode, number parameter data type. This is the way of defining. This is the way of declaring parameter. Is it compulsory to give parameter mode? No. In this I am not giving any parameter mode. X is parameter name, number parameter type. I didn't give parameter mode, working perfectly. So is it compulsory to give parameter mode? No. Optional. If you don't give any parameter mode, what's the default parameter mode? Default parameter mode is in. Default parameter mode is in. Now here, this is in parameter only. X number is equivalent to x in number. Y number is equivalent to y in number. Default parameter mode is in parameter. You tell me, sir. How many parameter modes are there? What are those? In out, in out, in out. So in this, what is the default one? What is the default one? In. If you don't write in or out, in, out, in, out, then by default it takes in parameter. Here x number is equivalent to in parameter only. Default one is in parameter. X number is equivalent to x in number. Even if you write like this, nothing wrong. Even if you don't write, no problem for in. Observe here, I'm writing x in, y in number. I'm copying this code. Like this also we can create the procedure, sir. Directly copy the procedure code at SQL command prompt, no problem. Now this is a high level code. This high level code will be converted to low level code. That low level code will be placed in the procedure addition. So second time onwards, it is modifying existing code, replacing existing code. First time creating, second time onwards, replacing existing code. So even if I use x in number, working perfectly. Observe, execute. Addition of 1 comma 2, some value 3, working perfectly. So even if you write in, nothing wrong. Same output we are getting. Same it is working. So with this we can understand that default parameter mode is in. So what is this in? In means input. In parameter purpose is taking input. Out parameter purpose is sending output. Output means result. If you want to send result out of the procedure, use out parameter. To take input, in parameter. To send output, out parameter. In out means same parameter takes input. Same parameter takes input and sends result. And sends a result. That's it, sir. This is overview on 3 parameter modes. What is the purpose of in parameter? Taking input. In this example, I am calling like this addition of 50 comma 100. Like this I am calling. X is in parameter. In parameter is taking 50 input. In parameter takes input. Y is also in parameter. 100 input taken by Y. So in parameter takes input. Are you understanding, sir? In parameter purpose is taking input. 50 input taken by X. 100 input taken by Y. These X, Y are in parameters. In parameters are taking 50, 100 inputs from out of the procedure. So they are bringing values into procedure. With the help of these parameters only, we are bringing values into procedure. If these parameters are not there, you cannot take input from out of the procedure. From out of the procedure, you cannot take input. No, impossible. From out of the procedure, if you want to take input, definitely we have to take in parameters. Next. So now you know in parameter purpose. So in parameter takes input, out parameter sends result. In out parameter, same parameter takes input and sends result. Now see one example on out parameter now. Okay, before going to discuss about out parameter, let me write few points regarding in. It is default one. If you don't write in or out or in out, by default it takes in only. So why we are using it? It is used to take input from out of procedure. From out of the procedure, if you want to take input, then take the help of in parameter. Okay. Now suppose I'm writing like this. Observe x colon equals to 500. I'm writing. You tell me now. I'm calling like this. Addition of 100 comma 200. Like this I'm calling. Addition procedure is called now. X value is 100 now. Y value is 200 now. You tell me, sir, what is the output we get now? Here X value I'm changing here. What's the output we get now? What is the output we get, sir? Sorry? Y error. Here X value we are modifying as 100 value, we are modifying as 500. So 500 plus 200, 700. So what is the output we get? Sum equals to 700, right? Okay. So most of you are thinking like this. It gives 700, but it is wrong. It gives error. Why it gives error? Because in parameter is read only parameter. Through this in parameter, you can read the data. That's it. In parameter value you can read, but you cannot write. Here you are writing 500 value. You are writing into in parameter X. It is impossible. It is not possible. In parameter is read only parameter. If you don't know this point, you do this mistake only. If you want to check here, I'm copying this code at SQL command prompt. Observe now, it is giving error. It gives warning as procedure created with compilation errors. Observe. Procedure created with compilation errors. If message is like this, we cannot understand what's the problem here. So to see the errors, there is one command is there, show errors. So when we get message like this, to see these errors, right? Show errors. Here it is giving warning as procedure created with compilation errors. So procedure is holding compiled code with errors. Procedure created with compilation errors. If you want to see those errors, type show errors. Writing ORS is optional. Show ERR also you can write. See here. In the sixth line error is there. It is select. In the line number 6, X cannot be used as an assignment target. Line number 6 is the problem. X cannot be used as an assignment target. Line number 6 is the problem. So here we are trying to write data into in parameter. It is impossible. In parameter is read only. X value you can read. Read works, right? Impossible. So we should aware of this point. And in procedure call, it can be constant or it can be variable. Notice here. Okay, this is procedure call. Okay, this is procedure call. Observe, execute, addition of. Okay, as of now it will not work. Procedure created with compilation errors. Let me create procedure one more time. Correct procedure code. I'm defining. Notice here. Understand this point now? This is procedure call. Execute, addition of. Okay, 5, 4. What are 5, 4s are constants or variables? 5, 4 constants or variables? Constants. Constants. So in procedure call, in parameter can be constant or in parameter can be variable also. Observe, I'm defining main program here. Declare A int colon equals to ampersand A. B int colon equals to ampersand B. Begin. Addition procedure I'm calling. This is procedure call A comma B. Tell me, sir, what are A comma B? Variables or constants? Variables. Variables. What are 5 comma 4? Variables or constants? Constants. So in parameter can be constants or variables in procedure calls. This is procedure call only. This is also procedure call. Here we are calling from SQL command prompt. Here we are calling from PL SQL program. So in procedure call, in parameter can be constant, in parameter can be variable. Both works. See here. A value 5, B value 4, some value 9. A value 10, B value 20, some value 30. So in procedure call, it can be constant, it can be variable. In parameter can be constant, in parameter can be variable. This point is very, very important. We must know because in out parameter we cannot give constant. That is why it is important. Out parameter. What is the purpose of out parameter? It is used to send output out of procedure. In procedure call, it must be variable only. It cannot be constant. In procedure call, out parameter must be variable only. Remember this. And you already know in parameter is read only parameter. Whereas out parameter, read write parameter. You can read the data, you can write also. Okay. See one example on out parameter, then I stop the session. In out means same parameter takes input. In out. In out means same parameter takes input and sends output. In behavior is there, out behavior is there. Because of it is having out behavior, in procedure call, it must be variable only. It cannot be constant. And because of it is having out behavior, it is read write. You can write also. So these are the points regarding parameter modes. Finally, the conclusion is if our requirement is taking input, use in parameter. If our requirement is sending output out of the procedure, use out parameter. With the same parameter, if you want to take input and send result, use in out parameter. See one example to get clarity on out parameter. Then I stop the session. Listen. I want to call like this. Procedure call. Okay, procedure call. I'm calling like this. Addition of 5 comma 4 comma x. Now you tell me, sir, what is the procedure name? How many parameters we have to take? Which data type? How many in parameters? How many out parameters? One. Out parameter must be variable only in procedure call. Okay, like this I want to call. Tell me the code now. What we are trying? Create or replace procedure. What's the procedure name? Addition. X in parameter. How to declare in parameter? X in number. Okay. For this, can we write like this? Yes. X number is equal to X in number only. Default parameter mode is in only. Even if I write like this, nothing wrong. For clarity, I'm writing in. Next, take Y in parameter. Y in number. Then declare Z out parameter. Z out number. Okay. Is it compulsory to write out for this Z parameter? Is it compulsory to write out, sir? Yes. Compulsory we have to write. Otherwise, it takes that as in parameter. As begin. End. Semicolon slash. What we want to calculate? X plus Y. Store that result in the Z. Like this. In Java, what you are doing is you are writing like this, sir. Return in Java, in the method, you are writing like this. Return Z. Using return statement. Using return statement, you are returning Z value in Java. So in the methods, we can write return statement. But this is not method. This is what? Procedure. In the procedure, can we write return statement? No. Impossible. Return with expression impossible, sir. Return, this Z is expression. Return with expression impossible. Only return we can write. Only return means jumps out of the procedure. Only return means jumps out of the procedure. Return Z means it is jumping out of the procedure carrying Z value. It is impossible. Return, only return we can write. Return with expression we cannot write. So the point to understand here is we cannot write return statement in the procedure to return the value. So because of we cannot write a return statement, we are taking the help of out parameter to return the value. This is the point you have to understand. In Java, from method, if you want to return the value, you are writing like this, return Z. Like this you are writing in Java. From method, if you want to return the value, from method, if you want to send result out of the method, you are writing return statement in Java. Can we write return statement in the procedure? No. That is why we are taking the help of out parameter. Using out parameter, we are returning the value. The returned value will be given to A. So to hold the returned value, definitely variable is required. If you take constant, how you take the hold the value? That's it. This is the code. Code is over. Okay. Now calling is important, sir. Okay, I'm calling like this. Addition of. Okay, 10 comma 20 comma A. Like this I'm writing, sir. Understand now what is happening? This 10 will be given to X. In parameter text input. 20 will be given to Y. In parameter text input. As of now, Z value is null. Okay. Here it is calculating X plus Y. See here, in parameter is bringing values into procedure. Observe. 10 plus 20, 30. Z value is 30 now. Out parameter value is 30. So this out parameter is giving this 30 value to whom? A. To hold returned value, definitely variable is required. If you take constant here, like this, where you hold Z given value, sir. To hold Z given value, definitely in procedure call, it must be variable only. It must be variable only in procedure call. Out parameter must be variable only in procedure call. Because returned value, we need to store. To store the data, variable is required. Variable means storage location. So now A has that 30 value. By seeing this very clearly, we are understanding, sir. X, Y in parameters are taking input. Observe, X is taking 10 input, Y is taking 20 input. That is out parameter. Out parameter is sending result. Observe. So in parameter takes input, out parameter sends result. Is this point clear? Topic is not over. Actually, I need to show this practically, but because of time is over, I'm stopping session here only. Tomorrow we continue our session with same topic, out parameter. Thank you everyone. See you tomorrow. Online students, if you have any doubts, type in the chat box. Otherwise, you can leave the session. Session is over.